Yeah, so I put 200 characters in here, and then I got characters for days. I know what's coming in my future of my stories. I know how long that I guess I don't know how long the books are gonna last. The Might storyline is gonna last because I haven't written out all of those stories, but I know the plot lines. I know I know what type of adversity that they're gonna be meeting with. I know. Okay. This is what I'm saying. I know I got a certain amount of characters that I want to introduce into the Might storyline, right? So I know I got characters on Earth that I want to meet. I want to introduce. So I have to have a certain amount of time to introduce that number of characters. After that, I'm not introducing anymore. Um, then I understand um, that I want Mike to go off world. But before have him go off world, I'm going to have people come to Earth first so that there's a reason for them to go off. So either they need friends, need help, or because they became friends in some kind of way, or we fucked up and did something wrong. Anything. It could be anything. But first, I want to have people come to Earth. Then I want to have Mike go off world. Then I want to have another event that comes to Earth from outer space. And then, guess again, another where Mike goes off world. And it's gonna be basically like that after that. He's gonna keep going off world for either give assistance for something, when and that everything will be set up by that second time, or that second or third time, so that every time he goes off world, then it would be either to assist somebody who's asking that already been introduced. That's gonna be I guess the in instrument to get him off world. He comes and asks for help, and maybe you'll see that's when you see some of the more stronger characters, like some of my federal level characters, because I got street level characters. I got Might and them, which is the mid tier characters, and then I got higher up OP type characters. So Might is not an OP character. He can get his ass whooped by other characters, but not likely by any of these lower characters. So that's why I got my shit set up, and that's why I wanted, and this is what I'm trying to tell about Isom. He needs to have a lot more set up first before you start throwing out all these books because you're rushing, and I think that rush is caused you the rush and the inexperience has caused you to overlook shit, and you're letting shit slide. Take your time and put together your story right, because you're gonna need something with a lot of meat. And then you're gonna jump into the deep end with these characters, like with all of these extra worldly stuff. If you're already skipping shit and missing shit and not telling enough world building, you're gonna lose people, and I don't want to see you do that. I bought the book not to, and I'm doing this review not to tear you down, not at all. I want you not to lose what you started. You $3 million, bro. That's a great thing. I wish that I had that kind of a following, that I could know that I could generate that type of outcome. But I know that the most I'll probably get is 20,000, if that, and that's if uh, EVS and them in Comicsgate help me out. I'll be able to get to 20 grand for my first book. So, and I'm not sure of that. That's the reason why I'm going back, and I haven't just jumped out there, because I know these guys are putting out, they're trying to get more work into the books first before they start campaigns. I didn't have all of that. My art wasn't up to the snuff that I believed that it should have been up to. And now I'm getting to that point where I'm ready. And I had stopped working on my pages because I was just doing penciling, and the penciling was kind of But the way that I'm doing it now, it's like almost going directly into the finished work. So everything is turning out a lot better. So I'm to that point where I'm thinking the only thing I'm not going to be able to traditionally ink, I'm not going to be able to ink like this. I wish that I could find it in me to ink like this, but it's too short a time. I haven't had time to develop a style, and I basically would be trying to rip off what somebody else done, and that just doesn't look good. It doesn't when you're not comfortable with what you're doing, when you're trying to learn and you're trying to build off of what somebody else does before you get to that point where you can make it your own. It's and I don't want to show my work that way. So the way that I'm doing it is going to be more of a painterly style, and it fits who I am as an artist. I'm better with pencils, so that painterly look is going to work better for me. and and now I'm happy. I'm happier with what the end results are turning out to be. And I do need a little bit more work with some of the backgrounds and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm pretty good. So, Eric, I hope I didn't go too all out with the review. And I don't think I could hurt you. You made $3 million. I don't think I could hurt you. If you don't improve it, I think it'll hurt then. That's when, if you don't make it, changes to your second, third, and fourth books, the second Isom and the two other ones that you're introducing, like I said, I believe you said you're gonna have Chuck Dixon. Chuck Dixon revealed it by accident, or whatever. I heard on in Comicsgate that Chuck Dixon is gonna be working with you on one of your next books, so you're gonna have to ask that dude every question you can, and have him, if he's willing, have him go over your scripts, because this one wasn't making it. Your editor didn't help you. Whoever you got to read over it didn't help you. Uh, and you didn't help you, because you should have seen that this had too many holes. You should have seen that this story wasn't moving forward. You should see that. If you can't see that yourself, then you got a problem. And that's all I can tell you. So until next time, this is me finishing up and getting this out of here. Uh, do that YouTube thing, subscribe, like, and comment, do all of that shit. Subscribe, like, do that YouTube thing. And I'll be back with y'all another time with other cartoon reviews and stuff like that. I'm out.